Yeah.
Well, howdy.
I'm wearing my color rush. I always forget that fucking your home is white. Cause I had my away option jerseys and they were white, and I was just like, oh wait a second, his fucking home is white. That would have been a clusterfuck.
Slip out the shoe. Oh, come here, fella.
Do you even use Freeman, or do you use that your new running back? He's fast as fuck.
We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Waiting! 51! Pick me up! Here we go! Pick it! Great! Man 5-7!
Wentz now on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check 24, check 24. Sunday.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down. Go. Waiting. Mike 2. Hey, here we go. Hey, Mike 52.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Flush to his right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket. And it results in a sack. The D and Jonathan Allen making sure his presence is felt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
Mike, waiting. Mike 56. You ain't got nothing. Alert. Slam. Check 96. Bullet. Pass.
They'll run on first down. McFarland. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. A tackle for loss there. 2 last week. He's tough to handle coming off the edge.
And when you talk about a defensive end, your first thought is how does he rush the passer? That's where he makes his big plays getting into the backfield. But the best ones can play the run as well. And that's what we're seeing from him, that excellent combination of holding the point of attack and also getting upfield to make plays in the backfield.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, Wilson buying time to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
First down run there for Gurley, but nothing opening up as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. No gain on the play there, second down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. No. Here I come. Check 43.
They'll try a handoff right with Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There was nothing available there for him.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
That's what I do.
Gun.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 0. Touch 50.
57's the mic. 57's the mic. Coming for you.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Open man is Trey Burton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
56, Mike, 56, right there.
Alert.
Check. No, off.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Open here, Adam Thielen. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion.
How's the game going so far, guys?
Okay, so they gave up the completion, but I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. I haven't met a defense coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. On 3rd and 1, Wilson. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder, you think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Here we go again. Hey!
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson being chased out left. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10.
Empty. Pilot, 64.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Go.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Waiting. No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
There we go. Pac-Man. 120.
I smell fear in that offense.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Wentz going to go on 4th down. Eluding the pressure right.
What the fuck are you doing?
This is incomplete. Well, the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up right here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Let's go,
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
56, right there, 56. All day, punt.
Good job right there.
56 to Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. Past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, fuck, that hurt my shoulder.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right? Good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
They'll come up now, 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Now Wilson steps away. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wentz. He'll throw underneath for Gurley. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Wentz. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot.
Oh, they gave you a couple yards. Oh.
Mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
Yeah, from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Superb.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
A reminder, coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56.
On second down and 4. Wilson, that one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
56 is the mic. Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
On first down, McFarland. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hello. Hello.
Wilson.
What's up? Nothing to do.
That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a first down.
I was playing when I left. A dude was finishing me. I just fucking
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I was like, I'm not going to have a dude do a finishing move on me.
From midfield now, here's Wilson.
Oh!
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Up until the last, up until I switched to multiplayer, I was not having a good Call of Duty session. And then we switched to multiplayer and I started going off.
After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10.
Gotta go, right now. Let's go. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Check 3. Check 3. Check 3.
How many picks have you done?
Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
Hey,
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Now he'll pull it down.
Had
And
a
they're
spy, I
going
don't
to
know
have
where he
another
went.
first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I streamed that at the
As they
day.
get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first
Are you talking
half.
about the quarterback scramble he just had?
For a first down?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
We gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Yep. I watched that as it was happening. I watched the dude
From
that
the
you put on
gun,
the
it's
spy
Wilson.
run with the
He's going
receiver.
to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Barely lost to Andy today. Q.
Yeah, I was watching.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
You threw that pick, or not threw that pick. You gave up that long pass on the sideline.
Now it's
I
Wilson.
don't understand. Like,
And that'll be
if my receivers
incomplete.
went to catch the ball and
Good
they even got
protection that
passed,
time,
they
and they
dropped
couldn't
it.
hook up
All
on the
of
long
Andy's
one.
receivers
Now
caught
it's 3rd
everything.
down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a break. I'll be back on here in a bit.
36 power.
Okay.
56, Mike, 56.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football, and we just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
You don't think your kicker's going to make it? It's a 40-yard field goal. It is? From the... Oh, yeah, you're right. I don't math.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is stealing. It's complete. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Here we go.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
From the gun, Wilson. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
I'm going to hit you all day.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. Bucker's kick here is good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Here's Wilson, and that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Just like
40.
57.
Wilson operating from the gun, escaping the pressure right. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Oh, buddy. Hey, you got the first. Who's your backup? No, you're lying. Your punter's going to be your quarterback?
Ready? 8, read.
Oh, I was like, you are going to have a punter at QB?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold.
Oh, no.
The line of scrimmage.
Oh, no.
There, and now 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
On the double.
56 is the mic. I know he ain't got it.
Be driven.
On 2nd down now. It's Freeman looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motion. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides,
who dropped it? Was that Burton that dropped it?
Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Sure-handed as fuck. That's kind of weird.
The punt team on now as this one's sent away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Run.
Switch.
Wentz. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback.
Okay, saucing him up, fullback.
The 26 with a gain of 7.
Yeah.
7 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Mike.
Here we go. 280. Rip.
It's a party now.
Shoot.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First down, Carolina.
I got a bad feeling about this, but I'm going to try it.
Go. 180.
Let me try it.
Gurley again here on first down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
280.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Check three.
Sunday.
On play action, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Here we go. Pac-Man. 180.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Lefty. Kill.
They try right side here, Gurley. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Hey, here we go. 120. Watch the pass.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
You're lying. Oh, my God.
Just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
6-5-7. Sunday.
They're running with Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, Carolina.
It is now 17-3.
Todd Gurley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Ready, set.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Jannard Avery. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Back to throw. Howell. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter play. On 3rd down, McFarland. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought up a punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42 and to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Here we go. 180. Let's go.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And now it's 1st and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Looking to throw. Howell. He's got Burton here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 90, Wolf.
Get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
Ready?
On first down, Howell. This one into the hands of Burton. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. That one a first down pickup of 8. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Howell. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
2nd and 5. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. From the gun, Howell. Open man is Sims, he's got it. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards. This quarterback now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. Oh, no! Now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a 2-possession game. It is a 2-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Panthers take advantage of the turnover to put up 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go, get excited, let's go, let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's picked off at his own 46. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Hey, stand.
Switch.
Watch safety creep.
Lion.
Safety's creeping.
On first down, it's Gurley. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. Tackles.
Hey, bunch.
From the gun, it's Wentz.
Oh, Wentz! God, you are fucking trash.
Incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've had their troubles. Just 1 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. To throw, it's Wentz. And he comes back with 1 complete. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now here's
Crazy
a
how
pass
they're
on
holding on
first
to him
down.
like that.
It's knocked away and incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 180.
58 to Mike. I'm here all day.
Wentz going to try and throw on 3rd. His throw caught right around the 6. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
We own them.
Slam.
49, check 49.
357.
Wentz to throw. Flushed out right. In
Why
a
do you-
heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy.
Feet were set,
And a
guy
big
was standing
turnover
still.
there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end? And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
Check 13.
Another try on 2nd down with Gurley. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants him to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
At their own 39-yard line.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit
GG's,
better
pussy boy.
as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind.